This is Ostranauts. We are going to be demoing a quick and easy guide to getting a ship without having to pay for one that is legal. It is the only way you can get a ship legally at the start of the game, but it's free, and we're going to go through some other demo-related stuff as well. So we're just going to start off as this lad. It'll work. Okay, here we go, with Timothy Blanket. Yep, so just the standard stuff. We're born on an asteroid. We are incredibly sick, unfit, K-leg permanent resident of this K-leg station. Micro-G issues from growing up, low sunlight, radiation, feeble, fragile, slow metabolism. These ones are really bad. The hypovolemic, because it just means that we get tired really easily from insomniac, but mainly the big hypovolemic one is if we're getting carbon dioxide into our veins, we pass out like quick. So we don't have much like inherent oxygen in our blood, much iron to hold oxygen in our blood, I should say. So our father is Andreas Martin, shipbreaker, and our mother is Lillian Martin, a law enforcement officer. That's interesting. Well, we're gonna make our parents very upset by gambling. So the whole point of this run is to get the volatile ship, as well as upgrade it to make it actually flyable. So we're going to go through how you can get the volatile for free, which was pointed out to me by some commenters on my YouTube channel. Feel free to check that out as well. And currently streaming live on Twitch as well, in case for the YouTube people when this gets uploaded eventually. In any case, we're going to get started straight away. So what we're going to do here to start, you just want to seek adventure. Seeking adventure is the best way to get skills, and also to remove bad attributes. As you know, you can spend literally years, 1 to 3 years, on traits and skills, but you can get them for free in adventure. It's just random. We're going to aim, and we may have to re-roll this a few times, to get the gamble adventure twice. Now, I don't really care about my age. You tend to want to try and keep this below 30. But I don't care. So we're going to try occupational hazard, midway through salvaging a hulk, thrust expendable. I believe troubleshooting the engine's the best one here, because it's legal, and we gain shipbreaker rules and extra pay. So that's the best one there, I believe. Seek adventure, there's a shady deal. Now, you can backstab them, you can gather intel for cops, it gains you, like, good, good rapport with the, what are they called? The people. The best thing to have, the enforcement officers, the best thing to have at this point is to have actually been in jail, because then you got the criminal trait, and you can just help them with a black market deal. Instigate violence, we can go to jail, and then hope we get this again to get black market off the bat. Gather intel, black market. I'm going to instigate violence. It's not great, but we gain skills in unarmed melee, and we also gained a bunch of money, which is great. We do now have a new enemy, a criminal from a vessel. So, keep seeking adventure. There we go. Labor barge locker. We're going to hack it because we want access to the hacking skill. A lot of money now, but we want to keep going. Crackdown, so I can be a hero in unarmed melee. Fake a pressure alarm, which is hacking. Bluff. I haven't done this one, so I'm going to be a hero. So, Zao Zao Z, a woman calls. You stop what you're doing, mouth dry. So do a dozen other day workers in this cramped dormitory. A silver class ecno apartment in ASC barracks. There's a signal from the next pod over. They're coming. Outside the door and up the access corridor, you hear the clatter of mag boots marching in double time. Half a dozen of your neighbours flee through the back door. Moments later, you hear a series of sharp clanks and screams. You've got a moment. What do? We be a hero. Unarmed. A few months back, you bought a piece just for this occasion, a crossbow. How is that unarmed melee if I have a crossbow? Okay, whatever. Printed plastic deal. Not the most powerful or flashy weapon on the station, but you figured it would do the job. First guy who came through the door was wearing body armor. You hold your fire, certain you're bolts won't penetrate. The next guy is a ranking captain wearing nothing but dress blues. Must have wanted to look nice for the raid. You put a bolt in his chest and he crumbles to the ground before 100 foot-pounds of muzzle... Oh, sorry. Crumbles to the ground behind 100 foot-pounds of muzzle energy before drifting into the hallway behind him. So this game is new. It's made by a developer who I idolize a lot. However, I don't believe he's a native English speaker. So the English is a little off. It could just be a writing issue. I'm not certain on that. But he also made Neo Scavenger, and I think I recall them being at the beginning, some translation issues there. I'm not certain. I think he's Polish, but I can't recall. So I could be wrong on that one. You put a bolt in his chest and he crumpled to the ground behind 100 foot-pounds of muzzle energy before drifting out the hallway behind him. From there, the entire raid goes south. The leaderless goons can't tell which way is up. You and your roommates manage to hold your own in the scrum, and you manage to get out way before the shooting starts. Wow, we're really making our enforcement officer unhappy. Enforcement officer mum unhappy. On your way down to the hallway, you snatch the officer's credentials, which will fetch a high price on the black market. Obviously, he won't be needing them anymore. So what did I gain? I gained skilled in archery, brave, and their apparent wound healing. I think that's an improvement in my last wound healing, and a bunch more money. I now have another law enforcement enemy. So one criminal enemy, one law enforcement enemy, and then an enemy, a friend who is a shipbreaker. Keep seeking adventure. We need to get this gambling thing. Rare salvage. We're going to smuggle it through the black market because that gets a black market contact. We do get an enemy law enforcement officer, so people do not like us. The police do not like us on this station. Keep seeking adventure. We've got to get that gambling thing twice. Right. So this is the executive. Seduce them's not the worst option. Riot. I can't remember what happens then. Mugham's not great. Pick their pocket. I'm gonna pick their pocket. Hack them. Their pocket. There we go, because we got skilled in self-observant and patient. But we are selfish, which is fine. Occupational hazard. This again, man, unlucky. We're going to take the stick. There we go. Skilled in EVA suits, but I've strained my back. Got a decent amount of money, so we could definitely get a ship now. We're going to keep trucking though. Unfit. Radiation exposure, visually impaired, insomniac. We're going to review our resume. Brave, observant, feeble, slow metabolism, selfish, skilled in a lot of stuff now. Unarmed melee, armed melee, spaceship piloting, 0G, street etiquette, which is the main one we need to access the black market. Archery, EVA suits, stealth. We really need to get that skill in gambling. I might need to restart this. Daily grind. We're going to get a second job as an electrician. In skill in electrical engineering. All these skills will help us repair stuff faster, so it's not wasted time. We really want to get this before 50. Join the scheme with street smarts. Get arrested. It's not great. Wow, we lost 4 years doing that. Oof. We'll just report it to gain good contact. There we go. Okay, so here we are. We need to get this event twice. It's the poker game. Now, when you burn through a lot of events, it comes up more often. But I might have to restart because I'm already 30. Essentially, what you want to do is you want to get the skill in gambling first. So the first thing you do is call on a technicality. So essentially, you're betting a lot of money. He's betting this shit. We're calling on a technicality that, hey, we don't... Come on. We're playing a normal game here, right? He's going to go, whatever, are you in or not, and you're going to fold, but you gain skill in gambling, and if you go again, you can use that skill in gambling to win this legit, because if you just take the key and run, you get a ship for free, but it's illegal. And so if you ever get pulled over, or whenever you try and dock at a station, you're in trouble because you don't have the license for this ship. There are some ways you can get around that. I think you can replace the nav beacon in it, or you can buy the right to the ship, but it's expensive and you'd need a mortgage to do the buying option, and we're trying to get this for free legally. So we're going to call on a technicality, get skilled in gambling, and we win 2 and a bit, you know, because we play in cash, but we don't win much because, you know. In any case, we're going to try again. This one, King Incognito again. We're going to hack them for more money. Again. Rare salvage again. Take it for myself. Why not? The risk. Time in the brig. Oh, we got arrested again. Okay. Oh, we're getting old. Crack down again. This time we're just going to hide. Oh, again. Abandoned ship. Why not? I don't know. Fight Club. Gained a scar, and we are now a masochist. That tracks. Again. And we're 40. Shady deal. Backstab. There we go. Okay, fantastic. So, we're 41, so it took longer than we'd like. We have a lot of enemies. Enemy, friend, 2 friends, another friend, 2 enemies, so 4 enemies, 3 friends, yeah. Lots of enemies. Lots of enemies. So, not great, but we kind of just tried to run through this quickly. We still have a decent amount of friends, and of course our mum and dad. Now that we have the skill in gambling, we can call the bluff. You just need to play, but because you're trying to... he's betting an entire ship, you essentially need to bet your life savings, and it's not something your character does in any of these options. Essentially, you just need to call on the bluff, and bam. You do lose all your money. It's not free. Is it still luck-based? So we didn't win that one. That's a risk, right. So it used to be that risks essentially were no risk and you'd always get them. Sometimes risks now are risks and they don't pay off. We got unlucky and we didn't get it. So we need to restart because we lost literally everything. So we're going to restart. But that is unfortunately the luck of the draw when you're trying to aim for a very, very rare... we need to seek a ship. Whoops. Sure. We just need to restart. This is what we get when we try to main a very tricky line of RNG. But we want to get the ship for free. And legally. Because I want to edit it and show myself editing it and play with it. Legally. Not have to worry about needing to get rid of it. So yep, this is what this stream's going to be for a little while, is just gambling, rambling and gambling. Trying to get the ship. Every time we hit that adventure, it's luck. Your luck, whatever happens. So, could be good, could be bad, could gain everything, could lose everything. And then we got to be lucky at the end of the day when we have our gambling skill. So, I've been told you can get it for free. I'm not certain if you actually can get it for free legally. It is an option to use your gambling skill to call on the bluff, so I imagine that you just need to get lucky. But it's probably pretty unlikely. Cassette futurism. Yeah, I've heard of this before. So cassette futurism is the similar style which this game follows to what you see in Alien, like the retrofuturism, where your computers are just big and bulky, but you're still in a spacefaring age. Faith, Deanna Farrell. Why not, Faith? One thing we're going to do is give you the streaming glasses, because that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm getting some messages from my partner. One moment. There we go. Alrighty. So once again, we're gonna make our way through adventures. Got a crackdown. This time we're going to fake a pressure alarm to gain the hacking skill. Shady deal, backstab. And sometimes you don't get a lot of stuff like that. We're going to report. We are going to troubleshoot. Hack. Let's just get the most money by hacking. We're going to do suit maintenance to gain the EVA skill. Finally. Wow, that was quick. Okay, 24, and we got the volatile. Once again, we're going to call him on a technicality to gain the gambling skill. Just need to get the volatile again. Smuggle it through the black market to gain the black market skill. Or street smarts. Adventure. Hide to gain stealth and intrusion. That will get us in prison. We'll lose a few years, but you gain contacts and get some experience. We can report it, we can gather intel. Instigate violence. Instigate violence. You know, skilled in armed and unarmed melee. Report it again. Clumsy and loyal. Alright, keep seeking adventure. 29, gosh. Take the stick, gain EVA. Oh, we already had EVA, that was silly of me. Nutrition to gain my nutrition. 31, not great. And we get, yes. Call the bluff. High roller flips, suited connectors, exactly what they needed to get a straight flush. Worst nightmare. Is this possible? I'm starting to doubt if this is even possible. I'm chasing a pipe dream here, let me see. Getting... Gambling. Ostranauts. And steal the keys and run, or you can call him on technicality, experienced again. When you have that trait, the next time he shows up, you'll have a new option in which you can win the ship. They say that, but I've been unable to win this ship. Yeah, see, he doesn't say that you can use the gambling skill. Maybe, I like the volatile. Ostranauts. Wouldn't be the first time someone said something online which was incorrect. Name of career? I guess it'll be character creation, maybe? Man, this wiki is very under-detailed. I'm not seeing the volatile. It is called the volatile, right? $50-50, apparently. Okay. See, someone claims to have done this. Okay, but it seems glitched. Sometimes you still get the notice that you don't own the ship. Interesting. Okay. Well, we're gonna try again. We can just keep seeking adventure. Yeah, whatever. Gain some money. Oh, not went to jail. What do you gain from jail again? A bunch of people. You gain prisoner, scar, and push. Okay, well, that's not great. It looks like it's no longer the case where you can, wow, getting a lot of time in the brig this run. Yeah, just gonna restart. It's either not the case or it never was the case where things were always guaranteed. It seemed like in the past patch when it said risk, you were just guaranteed to get it, or at least maybe I was very lucky. But there's been a few patches recently, so maybe now it is more risky, you know. Or maybe all those people online who say that they can get it for free haven't. It just be I failed the coin toss twice, though. It is 50-50. And I've only gotten it twice, so 2 heads isn't too unlikely, but I really need to get that tails to get that ship for free. If it's possible. I don't want to doubt people. I tend to try and believe people, but we shall see. I mean, you know, worst case scenario, at least I'll get a funny video where I'm failing to get the volatile for free. Eric, good, that works. I care very little on how my character looks or what gender they are right now. I just want to try and get this to work, so... Suit maintenance for EVA. Pressure alarm for hacking. Black market for that event, so we get black market contact in street etiquette. Oh, nice. Got it on 21. That's very good. We're going to call on technicality. Said call on technicality. There we go. Skill and gambling. Shady deal. Just going to instigate violence. See, every time I instigate violence, I get this stuff. Like, I've never... It's... You know, you imagine you'd get arrested for it. If you're unlucky, but... No. Hack them. Again, it says risk, but I always get money from hacking, so... I feel like maybe it's just a legend that you can get, yeah, maybe it's just a legend that you can get the volatile legally. I mean, I to be honest though, I did do risk it and be a hero and failed at that time, so maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm just lucky. We're gonna hide again. Let's scalp an intrusion. Yeah, see, every time I select that, I get time in the brig. Okay, we got it again. Full bluff. We got it! Okay, so it is possible. Wait, no, never mind. I just saw that my money didn't go back down to 0 because I hadn't clicked OK. Premature celebration. It failed again. So either that's 3 heads in a row, or... yeah, then it goes... either 3 heads in a row, or it's just not possible. I don't really care how old this character gets. I just want to try again. Come on. There we go. Okay, so you can. I'm only 38 now. I'm pretty sure that puts me in the really bad state. The more you think about it, the more you realize. So did I just get 3 heads and then finally a tails and got the ship? Okay, so it is possible. Wow, I'm sorry for ever doubting you guys and strangers online at all. It works. So you need to get lucky, or you need to lose it and then try again and win it. Not certain. Online, some people have said 50-50. I'll need to check the code to double check that. The wiki doesn't even seem to say that the volatile exists. Maybe I was misspelling it. VOL or ATILE. VOLA. Why is the volatile not even been added to the wiki? That's shocking. Someone needs to add the volatile to the Ostranauts wiki. Anyway. So yes, you can get it for free, legally. You're confident you have his number. He has nothing, of course. High roller, gotta be an act, he's a scammer. Mirror shades are a dead giveaway. They're not even ironically cool these days. So goes your thinking as you head to the dock, ready to endure a bit of ribbing at the hand of the harbour master when you tell the story. Except it isn't just a story. The damn thing's really there. It's a death trap, mind you, more powerful than sense, but it's yours now. Right. Now, the issue with doing that is the second you win it, that's it. You can't keep going through career, because in this career mode, when you create your character, the second you have your vessel and your vessel registration, straight to finish. So in all that, what did we do while we were trying to game that and get up? We got out at 39, so we're middle-aged. That's not good. Being middle-aged in this game is really not good. You tend to want to be a young adult. At least we're not. What is it? It's not middle-aged. It is... I can't remember if they call it old, or like elder, or adult. No, they don't call it adult. Or like latter years. I can't remember the term they use. But at least we're not in the second stage. We're just middle-aged. Unfit, which sucks. Scar from brutality on the station. A scar from handcuffs. Immune system sucks. We're honest. We're a pushover. Slow healer. Insomniac. So lying is going to be hard. That's annoying. We're craven, so we prefer to hide. Shy, feeble, poor hearing. Not great. Light sleeper. Finicky. But we have a lot of skills from all that running. The main goal here was the career ended custom volatile. So now, what was all that for? We're an old character. We're a bit behind on the time. All of our equipment's damaged because it took us so long to get into space. Ooh, put on the shoe on the wrong foot. Go. Alright. I'm gonna drink. We should have the ship legally. Some people said that even after they did all that, they still didn't legally have the ship. Which is shocking. Because they most certainly should. Oh, got a second backpack. Sometimes when you take longer to do stuff, you end up with more loot. Your character just has more stuff when he's older, I guess. I'm just gonna put that in here. We will want to drag that though. And power this up. We're just going to drag this to the ship because we need as much storage space as we can get. Oh. Alright, we enter Oleg Station. This is our home. I've read that all out before, so I'm just going to get this dragged. We can install this to get some other stuff, which we will do. But I just want to keep this storage item, and we're currently hauling the backpack. What am I doing? This is silly. Backpack's got nothing in it. Oh, I can't... Man, it used to be that you could store backpacks and other items. Wow, they've removed a lot of little tricks I used to use. It's annoying. Oh, does the Volatile have oxygen? That's good. And it is a death trap, though. Anywho, I'm gonna go... Oops. Here. We'll keep the screwdriver because you need that a lot. We'll leave the hacksaw and the soldering iron because you don't tend to need those as much. We will just keep that bag on us as well. So yeah, this is the Volatile. It's still running 2 times speed. Okay, this is the Volatile. You've got oxygen. You have this really good Hydra regulator where you've got all of your air tanks with 3 potential fuel canisters. You don't have a lot of storage space, but you do have a lot of external webbing that you can store stuff on. So the actual kind of footprint of the shuttle isn't bad. The only thing you need to do on the ship, kind of at base, is buy a salvage permit and sell these thrusters, because they chew through a lot of fuel. First off, because you know, each of these is going to consume a certain amount of fuel when you move forward even the tiniest bit. And there is 4, 8, 6, oh gosh, and 18 of them. There's 18 of the thrusters. You tend to only need like 4. So it's good to have some of them. So I would keep like 2 and 2. You'd keep 8. For the sole reason that when your ship gets heavy, you do need that extra thrust. So it is good to have some extra thrusters, but having 18 thrusters, it's not beneficial. Sorry, that's another thruster, sorry. 5, 10, 15, 20 thrusters. 20 thrusters. Oh, and I missed another one down here, so 22 thrusters. Good God. So I'll probably end up keeping this one, like these 2, on either side. Oh wait, is that really just 4? Okay, I thought there was another one there. Am I losing it? No, there isn't. Okay, so never mind. It is 4, 8. And then this has 5, 10. It is 20 because you've got these 2 at the back. Okay, 20. Yeah, keep this one, keep these 2, and then keep this one, and these 2. Okay. You can of course get rid of more than that. You can just keep, you know, these 4, one at each peak, and then just make this cargo webbing. You'll be a bit slower, but going fast doesn't really help you in this game because you're in space. You don't tend to need to go fast unless you're slowing down on approach or you're in a rush. And it helps having this many thrusters if you want to outrun the police, but you need more fuel. You need more fuel and you need a bigger ship to really warrant. First off, this ship should have... It does, good. It has a transponder. We're just going to quickly go over to the nav station. We'll link it to our PDA first. Okay. So now the PDA, we can access the nav station. And we're quickly going to hop onto here. Now, this has changed since I've been here. I haven't reviewed it, so this is a bit new to me. I do not want to disengage. My apologies for pressing movement buttons. Yeah, we don't want that on RCS, we want that on map controls. Okay, that's been updated. Docking checklist, that's the same. Cheat sheet. POR is the nearest biggest gravity well. Most of that's the same in the... Oh, ETA, that's handy. Didn't have an ETA before. This is the same, I thought. Might be because I'm docked, but I thought there was a new switch. Oh, you can fast forward on the map now. Yeah, it's version 2.0, see? Version 2.0. It's cool. Ah, awesome, you can see more ships that are doing their thing. I like that. Salvaging. We want to be careful when we go out, because some people are nice, and then there's other people that are just gonna, you know, kill you. So you tend to not want to run into people on the same wrecks, so steer clear. Yeah, so we are going to start by checking the black market. Because we need to get 5,000 to get a docking license. We're pretty close already. Sorry, to get a salvage license. We're pretty close already. You can steal salvage licenses. So something you can do early on is you can check this gig nexus for a courier job, which is transporting a salvage license. Replacement screen. Okay, that's too far away. Prototype formula. Replacement screen. So these are good ways to gain money early on. It's actually probably one of the faster ways because you can be relatively quick. So for example, if I can get from this port to commercial in 20 seconds and find Isaac, I gain 1,000. 400. That's definitely one way to earn money quickly. You need to do a few of those Nexus gig jobs though to get enough money to buy a legal salvage permit. However, oh whoops, I went to the wrong one. I need to go to Old Emporium. This is Agazai Commercial. Yes, it's the rich people home and the hub of doctors. You can steal food from the kitchen, or you can break into the safe and steal really valuable items. Given that we're already here, let's go and do that. You do need to be careful not to be seen. We'll probably end up stealing some food as well, because we need food. Just going to quickly put this on to hide my face. And we're going to begin accessing and hacking. So just pause when you do this, because, you know, time does go by and people do walk around. Oh, we are in. Do the same thing here. We're in. Same thing here. Awesome. And then you can actually take these crates as well. I'm going to just hack them. If you want to unlock them and lock them, you need to remember these passcodes unless you want to do a factory reset once you've unlocked them and changed the passcodes. And keep in mind, if stuff's unlocked and someone enters your ship, it's not common that it'll get stolen, but if you're uncon because someone like a pirate has entered your ship, yeah, it's going to get stolen. So these Navy cargo pants will take in good condition. Take that sweatshirt because it's in good condition. And that shirt. And the gunman overalls because they're worth a lot of money. Take the fusion welder, and we'll take the pocket knife because it's a pocket knife. These shoes are also worth quite a bit. And is that a pair of them? Damn, I might keep those and just sell my old shoes. And then a cigarette box, which has a full bunch of cigarettes. Okay, that's going to be worth a decent amount of cash. And then we've got a box full of components, so not bad. Now, can you still... You can still store bags inside of crates, that's fantastic. I'm going to dual wield our crates. Do these have any pills in them? Holy shit, they do. We're going to make this our medical and food crate. Another pressure suit, damn. Oh, damn, and an EVA helmet and an oxygen bottle. This is a good draw. The only bad thing here is that we just got pain pills. We didn't get any... That's not great. We didn't get any antibiotics. Okay, well, we can survive that. Let's get moving. You want to wear the helmet because I'm not sure if this is a rumor or not. Again, I still need to check a lot about this game forum-wise. But sometimes you'll just get detected if you're not wearing your helmet and you're doing shady shit. And my theory is that there are security cameras, and I've been told that there are security cameras, that if you don't wear your helmet when you do illegal stuff, you just get caught. In time, enforcers will come and beat the shit out of you. And if they knock you on con, well, you go to prison again. And it's more of a fine than it is in Korea, where you lose like years of your life. But you know, this is the kind of the slum of the station. There's a bar, and at that there is this person who always sits at this table. And this is the black market dealer. Now, because we started with black market contract, they immediately recognize us, which is great. Now, you can buy stuff like guns, and the web laser torches is really good. And there's another Hydra intake. As you can see, they are bloody expensive. Billy clubs, pocket knives, ammo. It is tempting to buy a gun, but this is what we really want to see. We want to see what they want. It can take a while to load this because it's a bit of a list, but essentially, you always want to sell at the black market dealer because they will buy it at a base rate. Whereas if you sell it at the commercial market legally, you will essentially be paying taxes on it. Now, this is the main thing you want. You want them to want to buy a Asmo scrubber for 12,000. It is the easiest way to get into space. Because on this exact station, over here, there is 2 CO2 scrubbers. Now, you can only sell them 1, unless they change that, and you can sell them 2. The trickiest thing is hacking this, and it used to be that I'd suck at this, and you know, again and again and again, I'd need to, you know, wait for people to leave and wait for people to be, you know, in this grey zone and not in this white zone where they can see me. But now that I know that you can just pause again, hack, and keep it paused, you can just unlock it without any time passing and then walk through. So it is really easy now. The next issue is you still need to uninstall this. Always, 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 for this particular zone, lock the door. Because if you do not, it becomes an area that people can walk through, and it takes a while to uninstall this atmospheric scrubber. But yeah, if you do not lock it, the police will just kind of go, "Oh, it's unlocked," and what? You're uninstalling one of our, you know, oxygen-related stuff. Now, it is awful that we're doing this because we're essentially making the poorest area of the station even shittier to live in by essentially stealing and selling this CO2 scrubber. But they already have another CO2 scrubber. And as far as the current version of the game is concerned, nothing bad happens from the increased CO2 concentration on this section that I am aware of. Now, I haven't played long into this game. It is a very new game. It could be the consequences added for this sort of thing later on, because it is, like, really just easy to steal. And you want to do it because otherwise you spend literally... it depends on how fast you can be and how much money you have at the start of the game, but it can be anywhere between like a minute to 10, 15, grinding out these gig jobs to get enough money for a salvage license. It's 5,000. And of course, by doing this, you can also, you know, nick oxygen and nick, you know, if you want fuel from CO2, you can nick the CO2, or you can nick the nitrous. You can also put your empty CO2 canisters here, and I'm unsure if they fill up. They should fill up over time. So you can just nick your, you know, get some free CO2 refills. Yeah, we're just going to uninstall this. It's going to take a little bit. But yeah, this is why we lock this door, because it does take a while. But yeah, as you can see, all the people who walk it to about here, if this isn't locked, they walk in. Now keep in mind, we're going slow now because we're just using a screwdriver to disassemble this massive CO2 machine. We need to take off our helmet and then put it back on, because we burned through a bunch of oxygen. essentially the helmet acts like a pressure suit. You don't actually need the bottom section to be a pressure suit if you just want to save oxygen. So another good tactic is to wear this helmet off and on when you're flying through space, just to conserve oxygen. But you do need the body suit, the body pressure suit, if you want to go outside. Because, if you expose your body to the elements, it doesn't really matter if you're not breathing a vacuum, because your body will. you do breathe through your skin slightly, and you will begin to bleed out of every orifice and explode and freeze with enough time. So yeah, go back to 16. This does make you quite exhausted, and we keep getting these notifications because, we get flustered due to the CO2. So now, you can literally just drag this, and you'd think people would find it suspicious that you're dragging... You can also remember the code, I can just never bothered. You think people might find it suspicious that you're wearing a mask and you're dragging, like, especially this police officer right here. He's a legal person, he's wielding some stuff, he's got his, is that not a police officer? I think that's a police officer. Looks like a police officer. He's a shipbreaker. Where's the cop? There's always a cop here. Anyway, you'd think even him, he'd find it suspicious that we're just dragging a CO2 scrubber, one of the most valuable pieces of kit on this, the most valuable piece of kit in this entire station section, casually through where it's installed, through a common area, and to the black market dealer. And you'd also think the police officer who wanders in here would be have an issue with the black market dealer, but no. And see, they all need to wait for the black market dealer in a line, but we don't need to do that. We can just override all of them and sell CO2 scrubber for 12,000. Ta-da! And now we have 17,000 within what? less than 5 minutes. There he is. There's the law enforcement officer. So he was there. He was just wearing plain clothes. He was, I don't know, doing something dodgy. Oh wow. Okay, so this is one of the people we screwed over when we were going through the, what's it called? Going through our career. They are one of our enemies. It's fun. He's ugly. But literally it is physically unpleasant to behold. That's rough. And he has arthritis. Yeah, there it is, old age. That's what they call people who are over 30. Yeah. Well, over 40 I think it is old aged. And then I think elders over 50, not certain. In any case, yeah, so you'd think he'd find it suspicious that we were dragging the most valuable piece of kit on this poor station to the black market dealer and selling it. But no, he doesn't care, even though he's our enemy from the careers. Maybe in the future that might have an effect. It really feels like you shouldn't be able to do that. The whole point of black market dealers buying stuff like that is because you find oxygen scrubbers on ships. Being able to sell it to a black market dealer is a good way to get money early on, especially if you're trying to avoid like tariffs or you're trying to like trade illegally. You just want to get straight to shipbreaking. Yeah, we're gonna buy a license for 5,000. Purchases and license. That should have gone through. Yep, so we got the license. That didn't get subtracted because it is currently in our expenses, so it is essentially debt. So you can just, get a loan. It's handy. Oh, we got a viewer. Welcome to the chat. We're just going through how to exploit Ostranauts. We got the ship for free by getting gambling skill and then gambling for it. And then we earned $4,000 by stealing a CO2 scrubber from the poor and selling it to the black market dealer. And literally walking it past the cops. Because, yeah, it is a new, very, very new game. Great game, though. We will need to pay these expenses eventually, but... no, I don't want to go to any of those stations. We do want to sell... Actually, because we have license, we can sell it at the legit desk now. So some of that other stuff we stole... They don't want it. Okay. But We stole snazzy shoes. You don't want the snazzy shoes we stole? They're very snazzy. Maybe we just don't have it on a person here. They do not want our snazzy shoes, huh? We can sell it to these guys, the scrap dealers. The only issue is then it's scrap. And you don't get a very good deal from the people who trade in garbage. Because you're trading in garbage. But they'll still buy... Man, that is not what they're worth. These are like some of the rarest... Oh well, I'll just keep it then. I do need clothes. Eventually the ones you wear get destroyed, and these are already pretty well worn. Ooh, saving. Let's get back to our ship, store our ill-gotten gains, and then we're going to steal some food and stock up on water. And then we're good to start salvaging. So yeah, definitely the easiest way to start the game is to just be an illegal person. Would not recommend trying to get the ship legally, because the RNG is unfun. We are... How old are we now? From all that re-rolling. Just be able to click on myself. We are 39 now. You start as 18. From all that re-rolling, and we have a whole bunch of bad traits, because we weren't really paying attention when we were re-rolling. We were just trying to get this ship for free to prove that you can, because it's a bit of a debate online whether you can or not, because the odds are really low. There we go. Store. Or keep that backpack on our person. Do either of these crates. Yeah, that's the food crates. Let's just put the food in there. We'll keep the cigarettes in there as well. Oh, we got a lot of cigarettes. Nice. And we should use a crate for clothing. I'll just use this bag for clothing for now. Oh, that crate we have gadgets and shite in, so let's put that in there. And then this tote has our clothing in it, yes. Keep that on our person. Always good to have a knife on you in this game. And yeah, we'll store the extra pressure suit in the tote as well. Oh, and the EVA helmet, yes. And oxygen. Sure. And then for this tote bag, we're just going to chuck it on the floor. Now you can put those in crates, which is the best way to store them. But yeah, moving. So there's more stuff for us to steal. We still have... Yeah, good. Need that mask to keep oxygen and also keep the cameras off of us. So, we're going to just do one quick steal-a-rooney. You can steal from here as well. Again, just make sure to pause when you're hacking. Not sure if that'll be patched. We're going to go to the commercial district where the kitchen is. Now, you do need sleep and water and food, as well as preferably a shower and toilet for hygiene. Mainly just a sink, like you can just wash in a sink. But you can always just return to the station to do that. You can steal all those things, at least the very basic versions. Gotta wait for this law enforcement officer to leave. There we go, gotta wait for this guy to leave. He's maintaining. So, mask on speed, and he's in the darkness. Pause, and we hack. Pause, hack, unlock. Hopefully no one saw us. Did anyone see us? No, no one's looking at us. Good. And we're just going to, I think it was 0777, lock. Oh, whoops, should have closed it first. 0777. Close. There we go. There we go. Alright, now no one can disturb us while we break into this other one. I need to pause because we're safe. For now, I mean, they can't really get into here because everything's locked, but sometimes, and sometime in the future, they may be able to. So do keep that in mind. We are playing on build 013. Unlucky, but we'll take the Holden patch and the nightstick. The rest, we'll take the handgun ammo as well. We don't have the handgun yet, but we will take the ammo. I will also take all these crates for storage, at least 2 of them. I don't really want to take all of them. So I want to try and get into space and get salvaging. Ah, good, food. You can sort them to try and get good quality food. I think they patched it recently, so all the food's not bad quality. We're just going to grab the most we can. That's it, that's all the food we need. Actually, let's rob this station bloody blind and take all their food. Because they've not treated me well. I have been arrested twice, even though my parents are police officers. And I want them to starve. They don't get any food. But all jokes aside, we won't loot their kitchen. We'll leave them with something so they don't starve. We can't take everything because then police would get too mad. You know, you've gotta weigh your options. How much water is in the sink? Do they have any beer? We will loot the sink section. Don't want to take all their food though. Any water? No. Leave it as this one that has all the food in it. It is. We will grab this one as well though. They never knew what hit them, chat. Out like ghosts. Hello, law enforcement officer. Just ignore that I walked through a restricted area and I'm wearing a mask. Thank you. Now, we didn't get water, but we can get bottles, and bottles are the best way to get water. So, you have the kind of standard water canteen, which isn't bad. The issue with the water canteen is it doesn't have a lot of storage. That's really the only issue with it. We lost a viewer. That's sad. Yes, the issue with the water canteen is it doesn't have a lot of storage. You can only store 2 bits of water. But in a bottle, you can store 4. It's double, and it only takes up 1 storage slot itself. We will uninstall a bed. Prefer a seat because it's smaller, but you do sleep better in a bed, so we'll just uninstall a bed. There we go. Take that with us. Okay, we can just have it rolled up when we're not using it, that's good. I'm going to install this to get access to... which we don't have to, you know, put on a helmet for because it's not illegal. Grab our PDA, which we put somewhere, that's great. I am blind then. Somewhere here. There it is, the rack. Which has up, cool, and tactical. Now, in essentially any of these, bottles can spawn. Around, that would be good. We will want to get that crowbar as well. Good that I remembered that. Food. I don't want food. I just want your bottles. Well, I'm lucky to be a lady. Just t-shirts. I mean, I'm still in like Neo scavenger mode where I'm grabbing every shirt I see. Bingo! Vodka. Now, we don't actually care about the vodka, good, it's empty. We just want to fill it up with water. Done. That's it. We're good to go. You don't need a lot of water in this game. 1 bottle does. If you want to store some extra, 2 bottles are good. But yeah, 1 bottle is plenty. Alrighty, 1 moment. Alrighty. Let's get the mask off, we don't need that one anymore. It's not suspicious that we're carrying 2 crates we don't have registration for. Great. We're going to put the bag in that crate, but we will actually stash it in this bin here. So keep in mind, that bag's got all of our clothing. We've got this crate full of food, which we're going to place somewhere. Definitely place it somewhere. And here we'll just put some shirts and a weapon in case we need it. Food crate. That's not the food crate. Food crate. I think that's a food crate. That was not for the food. Damn it. We're running out of floor space, so we're going to have to use the airlock. I want to keep this on our actual person. We'll keep the pocket. Now we'll keep the tactical. Grab this because that's actually important, and the water. Grab that, and the ammo, and that. We're going to keep the crate for storage, but we might end up putting it on the wing. As for the bed, store that in there, along with the holding patch for emergencies. So yeah, clothing, bed, and emergency seal, a explosive decompression. And then in this crate, which we might end up getting rid of, we can just slap this emergency cabling. Pretty good to actually have some extra conduit in case we burn through a conduit. Oh, tricky. In any case, in the food crate, shove our bottle off. Sometimes ships can just crash into you while you're doing nothing. Shouldn't happen. It can happen. So it is good to save. And what's in here again? Ah, yes, that tool we stole. An EVA battery. We might buy an EVA suit, because we do have... in this tote bag, this EVA helmet and bottle, which has... it's pressurized, so it's got oxygen in it. It's got oxygen in it, bruv. We'll put the clothing in that. Yeah, let's buy an EVA suit, because we got the money for it, I think. Or is it 50,000? I can't. Still gotta get that crowbar. EVA suit. 10,000, we can actually afford it. That's fantastic. Let's go. I think we can afford it. Did we pay our debt? Nope. Let's pay our debt. think we paid it. Yeah, total expenses 0, income 0. Okay. Net profit 0, end of shift cash. Yeah, okay, we paid it. Good. Which means we've got 2,000 left over and we can buy the EVA suit, which is going to make things so much faster. We'll probably end up finding one of these super handy equipment trucks. Having the EVA suit this early in the game is big, which is why you commit crimes. So now, we need to take off the overalls. And the shoes. Now we can... oh, and the backpack. But now we can have an EVA suit. Oh, it comes with oxygen, but we do have an extra bottle of oxygen as well. And we don't need to worry about keeping pressure because we have oxygen, pressure, and battery. So yeah, that's big. Having that this early is very, very big. Put our clothes back on. Awesome. And we also have an extra battery, so we have an extra oxygen tank and an extra battery. Just fantastic. We're going to put this EVA suit... we probably want to keep it in our inventory. I might just store the pressure suit in here. This is not as necessary anymore now that we have the EVA suit. We'll keep this... salvage. Okay, so that pouch stays on us all the time. We'll keep that permit on us at all times. The real question is... I think it's in here. Yeah, PDA. Cool. We'll put the tack knife in there. I feel like the pocket knife should have, like, a screwdriver. Like, it's a Swiss Army knife, you know? Welder in here. Yeah, good. And that permit's always staying on us. I think if we take off, it's in the backpack. Okay. Did we pick up in that clothing batch any pants? We did. Good. It'll give us... we can wear that over... no. Blocked by pants. Ah, we can't wear pants. Damn it. If we want to wear the EVA suit. Okay. For now, we'll keep wearing these overalls, but yeah, we'll need to keep that. Put the PDA in the overalls. I don't know. Battery we'll also want to keep in the backpack. And we will keep the tactical knife in the backpack. Actually, we're going to put the tactical knife in the crate. Because the tactical knife, and this is going to sound weird, as far as I'm aware, the crowbar, which is here, which we still need to grab, is actually just legitimately better than the tactical knife. Like, it shouldn't be, but it is. Because most people you encounter in a space station or on a ship are wearing suits, and a knife can't pierce these suits. At least I have had poor luck piercing suits with it, but I have had good luck smashing helmets with a crowbar. So in space, all you need is one crack in your glass. I mean, in this game, you need a little more than one, but you get my point. Alright, I think we're good to go. No outstanding fees. Good situation right now. Yeah, we're good to go. It's a real shame that the EVA suit doesn't have a backpack. As in... oh, the boots, shoes. See? Real shame that it doesn't have a backpack. It's got the battery in the back, but we can just carry the backpack, so it's not the worst thing. Alright. Let us leave. We got salvage to do. Or reason we started this game. For the glory of salvage. Alright. Stocking. We shall... oh, right, we need clearance. We're going to hail the station. Whoops. Yeah, that's not what I meant to hail. Oleg. Request undocking clearance. Ready for departure. Thank you kindly. Alrighty, we have... undocked. Now the proximity alarm is going to be going bunter because we are close to the space station. We're just going to turn that off for now. Still on... ah, no, we want to track ourselves. Now we already have something en route to us, which should just be a pirate. Yeah, we don't know what it is yet, but something's en route to us, which is that red line. It does tend to take a while for them to get here. There we go. Okay, we're going to switch to nav, and we're going to pull away. So, we're going to do a quick piloting demo. Ah, I forgot to do that thing. We're already traveling very fast because I didn't remove the thrusters. Which means we don't have a lot of fuel either. Well, we have a lot of fuel, but it just burns through very quickly. I'm going to go to here. Oh, the cowboy's close. We should be good. We just got to be very... okay, we're going to activate the alarm again. Not suitable for comment is the name of our ship. Nice. See, it's very, very hard to control because we have not stripped off those excess engines. We are already traveling at 10 kilometers a second, even though I tapped it like a little bit. Sorry, we're traveling 500 meters per second. I was looking at the wrong one. That's our delta V. Yeah, we're going really, really quick. We will get to our target in 100 seconds, because normally you just fast forward. But because of the amount of thrusters you have on the ship, fast forwarding is dangerous. Yeah, we've gotten contacted through our PDA seeking help with a technical issue. we're going to start decelerating. Alter our course. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Easy, easy. So we've already burnt through 20% of our fuel because we had this many thrusters. Really should have removed those before I undocked, but I was in a rush to get out into space, so... The Volatile is very volatile. Even now we're travelling 300 meters per second, which is way too quick. We are on approach. Yeah, the only benefit to having this much fuel is that you can get around real quick, but have to strip the thrusters. We'll do that when we get back. We won't do that yet, because we just don't have anywhere to store the excess thrusters right now, but when we get back we will strip them. Slow on down. You tend to want to really only be approaching with like 50 meters per second of delta V at most. Initiate uncontrolled docking procedure. Gonna slow down. Ah, see, it's so finicky. We have this many thrusters. Kilometers. Too many thrusters, man. It's too finicky. 1 kilometer. Gotta slow down. Oh, like I bounced off of it. No, I went too far backwards. Again, a single tap and you flip in the entire opposite direction because you have like 20 thrusters. Come on. For reference of how fast this is, we're currently docking at 20 meters per second. Space stations IRL tend to dock at 2 meters per second at top speed. Okay, it's gone green. Oh, we hit the station. Okay, we're okay. Name of the ship is the Hidden Catastrophe. Well, that's not concerning at all. There can be some eldritch abominations in space. The clamps on your docking rig engage, and your hull resonates like a struck gong. While your sensors scan the vessel for data, you close your eyes and imagine the fortune that could await you on the other side. Perhaps you found a racing skiff, like mine, a nimble vessel with lightweight hull pushed around by top-of-the-line RCS package, and 4 Marie Hydra intake regulators. Or maybe you've stumbled upon a multi-cabin pleasure yacht, an elite catamaran complete with a full bar and corridors adorned with yards of crimson, and cream Valhelman interiors, which are a floor tile that is exceptionally valuable. Or maybe it's just a dead freighter, decades old Tesco hauler, packed with trash and sporting a giant hole where the reactor used to be. This is a junkyard after all. Indeed it is. Whatever it is, you've got access to it now. And a bit of time before AOVEC security goons harass you. If you're a salvager, maybe you'll smash and grab rare parts and fleece them back at Oleg. Cut out whatever you quickly can for $1. Or with a license, trade a bit for profit, for less pressure and more resale reliability. If you're a mechanic, you could fix it up, make it fly. Derelicts go for a discount at the shipbroker. And the sweat equity, there we go, you put into it after you buy it is yours to keep. You could then resell it when you're done for a tidy profit. Or, if you're an outlaw, you could always just steal it. Sometimes it can feel good to stay one step ahead of Ayotamoa's corporate security goons, if you're willing to give up docking it at patrolled ports. Okay. Not yet, we don't want to step into the airlock yet. Let's get ourselves ready. Keep our shoes in this bit on the ground where it is visible. That on and put the bag in our hand. We're also going to want... We may end up dismantling some stuff. Soldering iron. We'll grab the welder because we want things to be quick. Fuck it, we'll also grab... No, just the welder. We don't need the hacksaw. We're gonna actually, you know, use battery life here because we have the money to do so. Should be fine food and all that wise. How are we actually doing? We are hungry, so let's have some food before we head out. Long for better food. Eric Good wistfully imagines tasting real earth food, grass-fed meat, fresh-caught fish, field-grown produce. Instead, we shall be eating Trench's mystery meat in surprise sauce. Probably the most honest labelling. Mystery meat. Beggars can't be choosers. Tasty. Alrighty. On goes the helmet. What we will do... CO2 filter. We're going to put this on a clip point so we've got some light. Oops. Where did that go? Ah. Did the overalls go? Didn't despawn. Because that had important stuff in it. Where did the overalls go? Maybe I clicked them into a storage container. I did. Okay, good. Oof. It's on the ground. We still have, yeah. Be fine. Alright. We're gonna equip the crowbar so we've got some weapon at least. We've got oxygen, we've got battery life, and we've got CO2 filter. What is aboard this wreck? Okay. So the oxygen container has O2 in it, so we're going to just start by uninstalling this before it vents out all of its oxygen. Pry this open because there's no power. Well, butter my biscuits and call me Charlie, there is power. In fact, the ship battery is in great condition, we can take that. The heat is in awful condition, but we could repair it. It has fuel. Has a bit of fuel, actually. Let's grab that. Oh, wow, it's tiny. Okay. More like a coffin than anything else. Well, we'll take the fuel. Thermostat's not in bad condition either, so we'll take that. That's quick. Oh, the thrusters. Wow, thrusters are in... Oh, no, it is. It's damaged, but in bad condition at all. Damaged. It's in awful condition, though. But it isn't damaged, it's just not in great condition. We'll take that one because it doesn't require as much repairs. Provided we don't damage it when we're uninstalling it, which can happen. No, it's in good condition still. Good. Is outside the ship though, which is inconvenient. It's fine, we'll end up cutting our way through the hull anyway. Speaking of... What are you doing? Told you to cut through the... There we go. Okay, that was weird. I don't know. Oh, wait. I think because he needed to grab the hacksaw. Okay. Yeah, because we don't have the plasma cutter, right? Alright, now we're in space. Oh, sick cargo webbing. That's great. Let's store this on our wing. But I'm probably going to end up installing this cargo webbing on our wing as well. And we're going to sell these thrusters, like... So many of them. Way too many thrusters on this free ship we got. Store that. Actually, show you another trick. Want to get more space? Oh, I used to be able to store it like that. So if we pick up and move, we should be able to drop. Yeah. And that's going to follow our ship. I prefer to have at least a tile on the actual ship, though. Okay, well that clipped. No, it works sometimes, anyway. Provided it's kind of in this kind of area around your ship, it will follow your ship. We just have the space for it, so we'll leave it. We do want to pick up this scrap because it's key in repairs for restoring components and stuff. I just want to take this cargo webbing. Oh, wait, fuck. Said I want to take the cargo webbing. Balance of space. This game is quite nerve-wracking just because it's incredibly easy to die. All it takes is running out of oxygen, getting in a bad spot, not paying attention, or forgetting to wear your EVA suit and just waltzing out into a vacuum, and pop. There go your organs. Pop goes the organ. If you're trying to get space on your ship, cargo webbing's the way to go early on. You'll see that I'm being very careful. I've got an EVA suit. If I had a pressure suit, I'd be watching alerts here right now about my pressure. My internal pressure is fine just because I've got oxygen and battery and a CO2 scrubber, so I don't, die from CO2 poisoning. You can work relatively quick if you make use of the fast forwards, but any work you do on any ship, even from turning a little jury rig like this into a big, galactic trawler, really any work you do on any ship is going to take a while. I'm trying to get cargo webbing that's not in condition. Because when you crash, the things on the outside of your ship get harmed more. I'll just grab the good condition, or the okay condition cargo webbing for now. Yeah, cargo webbing. Best way to upgrade the capacity of your ship in the early game. 100%. Quick to install. You slap it onto the outside of your ship, and then when you're outside, you just haul shit there. Now, the ship we're looting or salvaging from likely has cargo webbing on both sides. So we'll do this kind of cargo matrix on both sides. Try and make the most of it. While we're here, we'll grab a handful of mechanical parts, all the scrap steel we can, and aluminum, as well as some circuits. So all of these will be useful in later repairs. And we will haul this oxygen container back onto the ship. We're going to wait for this to pressurize. And we're going to try and conserve O2. Alright. Oh, feels good to be back into safety. Now we've got some scrap, which you can get scrap on the actual station before you leave and do these repairs. We're probably going to repair our nav station because it's not in a great condition. And not yet, but maybe on the way back. More components. Oh, this is trash. We don't need trash. It's just trash. In some games you can make useful stuff out of trash. As far as I'm aware, you can't in this game. You want to grab that wall piece though. I'll need a haul it. Yeah, it's not worth it. You can make money completely scrapping a ship down to like literally nothing. It takes a lot of time. There's no webbing out here. That's annoying. Can do that. We're gonna grab this battery. Not only screwdriver, don't I? Not only is it in great condition, but it also has a lot of charge. Because if you run out of battery power when you're in the middle of space, there's not much you can do to keep yourself alive. Unless you have a reactor. Luckily, this ship comes with 2 batteries, and we're at a pretty good charge since we only recently left the station. I'm gonna wait. Hey, we can actually repair it. We've got the stuff for it. Okay, good. This will make it's a lot of money now that it's in good condition. Fantastic. Let's get this on that cargo webbing. Oh, wow. Okay, there's a storage bulkhead outside. We want to uninstall that and install it into our ship because it's just more storage. We always need storage. There's not many places we can put it though. We just don't have a lot of space. Yeah. Love the idle animation in space. I found it very funny. Just screaming. We'll put the mechanical bits there. I don't know what it is about this game. I think it's the silence, but it just makes me anxious. Good. Scrap. One man's trash, as they say. We could put it on the outside of the ship, the bulkhead. Not a bad idea. One man's trash is another man's come up. Man, you think kids know, what is it? Oh, what's that song called? Thrift Shop, I think it's called. I think kids know that song. Doubt it. Too old. My Heart's a Stereo, I think it is, or Stereo Heart. Also another really, really great song. So, might be considered old now. Oh, right, alright. I was like, oh, why is he going that way? But he's going that way because he wants to get the components to repair this. I forgot about that. Yeah, go on. Ah, no. There. No. There. There we go. You can get multiple crewmen and control them. There's a later game thing, though. Oh wow, this thruster is in awful damage. We need a place to charge our battery as well. We don't have a battery charger right now. Shall add that to the list of things we need to find or purchase. Ooh, some antibiotics, and it's empty. Some painkillers, which is not empty. This is why I wish I had the crate, because you can haul, not the crate, the pseudo carry thing, because you can haul stuff on it. You don't have to drag everything, but we are poor. But we won't be as poor when we come back from this. It just has more nitrogen in it. It's got a lot more pressure though. Yeah, I just can't overlook the fact that this has a full tank. We could find. Can't get stranded if you don't run out of fuel. Oh, you're kidding. There's an EVA suit. just in my first wreck. Oh, that's annoying. I spent 10k. Oh, it's always good to have backups. It doesn't come with a helmet. Oh, I found a helmet, didn't I? Oh, I stole a helmet. I could have gotten a free EVA suit in the first wreck. Oh, that hurts, because I had a battery and a bottle. Ouch. Man, that hurts. It's fine. Look, it's just a backup. Or we can refurbish it. It's not in great condition. But, oh. That's given me some major cobium. I will uninstall this bin and install it in my ship though, because bins are great. Bins are one of the few storage items that you can put as a floor tile, which makes them great, just anywhere. The most annoying thing is needing to put them in your own floor, because it is a floor tile, so you do need to turn off your oxygen and turn off your everything, depressurize it, and then do it, because if you just rip a small hole in your floor, you'll just vent all the oxygen through it and explode your cabin. But what we can do instead is just mount it on the outside of the ship. For now. Here. I feel like a celebrity. Look at that. Can't relate. We're going to put the extra EVA suit we found in there for now, as well as the painkillers. Some may question the usefulness of an EVA suit in a place where you need an EVA suit to get access to it. But I don't think that far ahead. Shall stay there for now. I'll probably end up refurbishing it or selling it or keeping it as a spare in case my current EVA suit gets damaged. It does happen. Every time I walk through here quickly, auto like that, it doesn't have time to pressurize, so I just end up venting a lot of O2. I need to set up a circuit so it pressurizes, or depressurizes before I walk through it. There we go. Let's uninstall it now. By selling, we might just head straight back, because we still need to sell our thrusters we got on the ship. So yeah, after this I'll probably head straight back. It's not a great use of fuel, but I don't want to waste any more by running with as many thrusters as I am. It's actually not damaged yet. I mean, it's damaged, but it's not like past the damaged point where I need to repair it, so we're just going to uninstall that. Keep that. Anything else in these bulkheads? Oops, don't want to uninstall. Good. Components. You need them to repair things that are damaged. Very, very important to have a stash of those. Would be taking these bulkheads, but just don't see too much use in doing that now. You're actually working. I'll definitely salvage you. Which is wild. Prior to me coming aboard, this was oxygenated, and removing the floor tile. This was an actual oxygenated shuttle. It just, didn't have a nav station or nav beacon. But yeah, well, it's got a light on it. I don't think lights are very expensive. I'm not going to bother with that. I do find it funny that the dragging animation when you're in space is literally just walking and dragging something. I do wish it was a bit more like floaty, like the idle animation. I do wish the idle animation was less like you're freaking out. Like maybe if your character's scared, because your character does have states. It feels mild right now and relaxed. If he was scared, then I'd like to see him freak out like this, but otherwise I'd love to see him just kind of staying still. I feel like that'd be kind of... standing. I feel like that'd be kind of awesome. Yeah, you can't walk out loud, but there's like some invisible blocks 2 spaces out from any object. So you can store stuff in space, and it won't get lost. So you can really like float stuff around your ship, and it will get like carried with you as you move. I don't know if they'll end up fixing that. They might just blame it on gravity or something. It is nice to have that extra 2 spaces of storage. But, yeah. Don't know, and honestly don't really care. Let's dump these components as well. I might nick that extra cargo webbing. Don't forget the fuel. And that alarm as well. Wait. Oh, too late. Okay, we're good. Dragging an air pump. Through space! And then to demonstrate, drop, stack. And all these items should, emphasis on the term should, unless they changed anything, come with me, even though they're floating in space. So they're just close enough to the ship to be counted on the invisible blocks. I think I'm happy with that. Pick up this pressure alarm because it's small enough it can go in a pocket. And we'll grab this last piece of steel. We'll take the doors, because we're the type of thief who steals everything, including the front door. And then we shall boogie. We've made pretty good progress this shift. Our ticket isn't set to expire until a little later. Our ticket isn't set to expire until tomorrow at 1300, so we still have nearly 24 hours. I need to check my messages. There we go. So yeah, if you can't fit it anywhere, just hit drop and it should land. You can even overlap some items and stack them on top of each other. You've got more space than you realize. Alright, despite us being able to keep looting this station and scrap to the bones, we are just going to head off. We've received quite a few messages, so we need to check those out. Fast travel, debug. For now, not sure how long that'll remain options. And then you can unscrew this one as well. Anywho. Oh, they've made it so you can unscrew all the nuts, that's cool. Hidden Catastrophe. What a weird name for a ship. I do like that when you zoom in you can see an outline of the ships. Do we want to keep looting? Or do we want to go back to the station? Yeah. It's time to head back. What are you? An interceptor. That's not great. Oh, he's not gunning for me, so it means that it's probably just pirates that are the red line heading towards me. We're going to hail the ship that we are docked with. I'm going to undock. When you get no response, it means the ship is empty. Sometimes weird things will happen. We got lucky. Let's meet that alarm. Your transponder salvage permit appears to be in good order. Have a good day, citizen. I hail them. They go, what do we want? I want to ask for a rumour. Heard any rumours? I don't understand why everyone's so freaked out about the perpetual protein thing. Meat is meat. As far as I'm concerned. You think trencher is any better? Perpetual protein. So, you know. You can never run out of meat if human meat is on the menu. Yeah, I agree. Police officer. Yeah, I don't see any harm in it. I mean, I've been raised in 0G. I've eaten mystery meat for my entire life. So yeah, I gotta rationalize it some way. See you around, officer. I'd ask him to come here. I could request I could request that. Yeah, request. I could request who's on his crew and ask for a status of his ship, but I don't really want to get angry at me, so I won't even request docking clearance. I'll just stop contacting him. We got some salvages nearby. We've got some ships nearby. Honestly, I think we just head to Oleg. Too far away, docking declined. Fair enough. Let's get closer then. Proximity alarm, something was close to us. Oh yeah, we're slowly drifting away from that station. I do not want to be focused on the track. I'm tracking Oleg. Now that we've got that track, we'll focus on the ship. Switch to RCS. I hope that in the future you can rename your ship. Although not available for comment is a pretty good ship name, truth be told. There's a bit of an understanding. This is the orbit of the ship. Sorry, the orbit of whatever you're trying to approach. We're trying to approach Oleg, which is on an asteroid, which is this big circle. This is your relative V, so V left or right, and then this is your crescent V, which is your V up and down. Your distance, your estimated time to arrival, your fuel, if it's RCS or plasma, it will appear there. We use RCS, so we essentially just shit out gas in a direction, and we go in the opposite direction, because equal and opposites. And delta V is your total... It's delta V is kind of weird in space. It's your speed, but also your range. I can essentially move 7 kilometers per second. That means I can reach targets that are 7 kilometers away in a second, essentially, at full speed. Or over hours I can reach something 7 kilometers away, but once I get there, I'll only have 0.3 kilometers of seconds of fuel left. So that's 0.3 kilometers is 30 meters per second? No, 300 meters per second of fuel left. It also tells you your power reserve, which does slowly go down. And we're currently in Sol, the solar system. So you got the not available for comment, K-Leg, which we're heading to. Sorry, yeah, not available for comment. And then Honest Rock and Roll. I love the name of that ship. While we're traveling, let's ask if they have any rumors. What do you want? So I can force dock. Do that. I'm gonna ask for a rumor. Heard any rumors lately? I've been seeing more and more vat-grown cats, you know, from Hornley Petweave. Don't understand the appeal myself. It's fair. Any other rumors? Remember that ship that escaped the Perpetual Protein Lab breach? Named the Lesser Key of Solomon? Heard it was spotted along the Gaiman orbit. Interesting. I might need to check that out. Perpetual Protein. Who knows what that food's made of? There's corpses in that ship, then we know what. Let's turn the alarm back on. It's pretty dangerous to fly without that on. Straighten out. God. The fact that I'm already down from 1,000 kilograms of fuel, down half almost. 67% is really bad. Gotta get rid of some of these thrusters. Far away am I? 6 kilometers. Let's start slowing down. Oleg. Quest docking clearance. Too far away. Ugh. There we go. Slow down again. Oleg, you better let me dock. Good. Okay, we're drifting back now. How fast are we moving? 47. Oh god. Slow down. I know. But it's so hard to control when you're, got this many engines. Such a waste of fuel. Docking at 20 meters per second is pretty safe. Provided you hit yellow, green the second it pops up. And don't trash. Hey! We're good. That's it. That was our first salvage mission. Now we have some debt, because the second we dock we start nicking their power. So we're going to incur some debt. But we'll be fine. Should really take off this suit as well. And use that storage locker. As comfortable as it feels to return to the station after scourging the cold boneyard for parts, in the world of semi-legal salvage, finding parts is only half the battle, the rest is selling it. Space station centers are connected by rail, a single car system that is constantly in a state of disrepair. With a working knowledge of the station and an appetite for risk, you may even find a way to make a living on this rock. The Oleg economy is a strange beast. There's the corporate-sponsored slave trade, run through scrap license kiosks. With the right license, you can rent time out in the boneyard and pick parts without being bothered by Arosec goons. The black market is another matter. Industrial salvagers know that if you want a premium price for a rare piece, then you're going to have to find a reliable fence. But it won't be easy gaining their trust. I already have their trust, so that's fine. Lastly, the Gig Nexus shops. Just about any job needs to get done. It's my opinion that this should happen early, and some of this stuff should be in the first section when you first enter Oleg, because that's when you need to make money to get a license to go out. But yeah, it's good to be back. It's a bit nerve-wracking though. We have debts we need to pay off, so let's get to trading. We're gonna sell. You don't want the thruster? I have so many thrusters I need to sell. What do you mean you don't want the thruster? What do you want? Next inventory update will be tomorrow when my salvage license is void? You've got to be kidding me. What items do you want? Show me. Oh, that's supplies. I think I need to go to licenses only. Yeah, okay, all good. Whew, I was worried for a moment there. Where you want to buy stuff, this is where you sell stuff. Okay, so they want it for 2,000. Oh my god, only 3,000. Who else like me? That's... Well, so that is... What do they want, though? I assume everything. Antennas... See, look, they pay like half the price for the CO2 scrubber that the black market does. It's ridiculous. Cargo webbing. Valuable. Valuable as hell. Floor less so. Eater. Not a bad price, but I might be able to find a better price on the black market. The navy jeans sell for an okay amount. See, the shoes also sell for a pretty okay amount. We keep those, truth to be told. I like a work lamp, but I can always find one. And then the gunman... I thought the gunman overalls were worth the most, but no, it's the... sea green... No, it's the tan overalls. Oh, well, never mind, it's the purple overalls. What? I always forget how rare those ones are. 281,000 for some ants. And of course, a whole bunch of weapons. Katana. Scepter. A spinal scepter. Someone's spine. And I'd hate to know where you find that. Probably some abomination ship. And ignore these, you know, meat. Eyes, hooves, horns. It's not like there's devils in space, right? Or ships made of flesh, right? It's just a rumor, right? Right? And then, of course, all the shirts and any... You can sell memes. If you find rare memes, people will buy them. You gotta steal them off PDAs from corpses, though, but... memes are worth a bit. For now, though, let us sell this thruster. Oops. Trade. Sell. Thruster. Accept. There we go. We're not going to pay off our debts yet, not until we leave, because we don't want to accrue more debts while we're here. Let us quickly check what black market guy wants. So if he wants thrusters, boy howdy do I have thrusters for him. I'm pretty sure he only buys like one, unless they change that. Last I saw, he'd really request one thing and just buy that one thing. If he still wants CO2 scrubbers, because I recently sold him one, we'll know that he no longer just wants the one thing. Oh, it's an interesting looking EVA suit. Oh god, it's so cheap. It always hurts. Battery charging station. Ah, I do need to buy that. It's the charging station for the EVA suit. Cheapest I'll find it, honestly. What do you want, though? Do you want CO2 scrubbers anymore? No, but you will buy my heater. You'll buy a single Hydra. That's it. And of course you'll buy some memes. Let's grab that battery charger, so I don't need to pay money to buy new batteries or a battery charger. We'll need to find some place to store and or mount it. But I will cross that bridge at a later date. Get this to the ship. And is it worth hauling the Hydra all the way there just for double pay? No, honestly. Not unless I can haul all of them and sell all of them. And I'll need to buy a cart to do that. So not this time, it's not worth it. But next time it will be. The heater might be worth... Heater and battery though might be worth it, just because they're one item. Heals. So yeah, quick demo. Ah, I don't have space to put it on the floor with this battery here, and let's say I don't want to move the battery. Drop. Now, it is no longer in my possession, and it is phased through this item and these two items, but it is still here, and it will remain there. So yeah, you have more space than you realise. Just a cool fun fact. Always remember that you can just drop items, they don't need to be on a tile. I can't remember if dropped items that aren't on tiles disappear when you move. I don't think they do. Pretty sure they don't. They didn't used to, but they might, so keep up to date with patch notes. But at least as of 0.13, you can just drop items on the floor. Let's sell our salvage. Shall get moving soon. I think I'll sell salvage and then call it. Probably do all the ripping of the ship off stream. And I might make a video called Restoring the Volatile. Man. In the black market doesn't want to pay too much for ship batteries, it's really annoying. Don't fuck with the speed when you're boarding, by the way, because if you start touching anything when you're boarding and moving, you tend to crash. Oh, wait, that's the heater I bought. You're kidding me. And both of you, can you law enforcement officer and civilian leave? Good. It's not powered. Isn't it? Really, I really don't want to have to cut you open. Okay. A conduit isn't running to it, which is why it is unpowered. Do any of these racks have a spare conduit in them? Fine. Here's one from my ship. I don't really want to, but I need to get access to that airlock if I want to grab the stuff off the hull of my ship. So I do a bit of good Samaritan work. Yeah, this busted ass station I've lived my entire life on. Which will make my character feel a little better about himself. I'm not kidding, that's a part of the game. Doing work like this. But, there you go. He doesn't like the fact that he's going to hack it. At least he did a good thing by powering it. Come on. Oh, it's a tricky door to hack. Got it. See? All the personal space I need. I feel good. I think I feel good. How do I feel? I'm feeling zealous. Dreams are in sync with reality. I'm feeling a little selfish because I've stolen some stuff. Feel triumphant from selling and salvaging. Liberated. I am burned severely. Probably from all the maintenance and what's it called? Uninstalling stuff I've done. Really nicked myself. Feel dignified by my self-worth. I'm getting by in contact. I need to talk to more people when I'm distanced with family. I need to talk to some people. Security is anxious. I'm yearning for intimacy. Yeah. Not bad. Could be worse. Could be a lot worse. Ah. Sell the door. Ah. Which stuff do we have to sell? 1, 2, 3, 4. Get 4,000. How much do I owe? A lot. A few thousand from docking. Am I gonna sell enough to break even? Were I to buy a hauling tray? Yes, but barely. But I think I break even. Could always just find one on a ship, though. Yeah, do that. I'm sure there's a hotkey for this. If anyone who ends up watching this knows the hotkey, you let me know. I used to know it, but I've forgotten the hotkey. Is it just... it's not plus? No. Maybe there's another hotkey. Oh yeah, I can absolutely buy the thing. Still have more of these to sell, and they sell for pretty well. Oops, I need to go to the actual license. Oh, I forget that there's a charging station here. I'm such a dumbass. Just bought a charging station and there's one for free. That's annoying. No, truth be told, I should not be using oxygen right now. How's that oxygen bottle? It's getting a little low. Probably at about 80%, I'd guess. Oh no, still in the 90s. Yeah, there's not a dock on the other side, which is annoying. Go all the way around. This is definitely one of the major disadvantages if you don't have a door on the outside of your ship. Which is why it's worth installing doors here. And later in the game, of course. Just takes a long time and a bit of effort to get stuff you've put outside your ship. It's damaged? Single mode. Oh, that's annoying. Maybe I ended up picking up a motor. Looks like I may have used it repairing something else, because I did pick up a motor. Can I repair it? Unable to comply. Motor. Yeah. I could steal a motor, I could buy a motor. I thought I repaired it. I thought I repaired all the things that I grabbed. I'll have to sell it as scrap, which sucks. It will not sell very well. Oh god, even scrap people don't want it? Do the scrap people have a motor? They do. Small parts and mechanical parts. Come on. How many items required first? I grabbed them, didn't I? Oh god. Space, that's... Okay, good. I hate that I'm doing this now because I'm burning through oxygen and power while my ship's docked here. You can depower your ship, but it doesn't save that much, really. It's now in perfect condition. If it won't sell, I'm gonna lose my damn mind. Now that I have enough money, I'm just gonna buy a Tessuto, I think. Where is it? It's super handy. These super handy. Essentially allows you to just haul one item that can carry a lot of items. So this Tessuto can carry a heater and air pumps, which I'd have to haul independently. Also bring along these thermostats, and I can haul them all to the black market dealer. While I'm here, 2, 4. Two, 4, 6, 8. I'm gonna uninstall some stuff. I just put this on the code. No, it's too big to go on the code. No, because I'm missing the seats. Now, unlike in real life, you don't need to balance out how many RCA thrusters you have on either side. They all kind of point in all directions, and it just kind of considers them as all able to push the same amount in the same directions. Again, all this is liable to change. This is just the early 0.13 build. Say early, the game has been out for a while, but it is still under development. I believe it's a single guy who makes this. I'm not sure if he has a team. He has commented on one of my YouTube videos, which is wild. Actually wild. Probably the coolest thing while I've been doing this is the fact that I've gotten a message from him. I've been following his stuff for a while. A lot of respect for him. I think the company he runs is Blue Bottle. I believe that's the name of the company that makes this game. I'm really bad with names. I need to look up his name. If I end up making this into a video, I'll put it in the video what his name is. Let me check chat. Buy everything except the air pump. That's fantastic. The police officer's bantering with him. Alright, must be under his payroll. I really should spend some time talking to some people. My character is feeling a little lonely. Alrighty, we haven't sold everything that we salvaged. So for context, we salvaged an EVA suit, which is here. We bought this. We have a lot of food and stuff we've stolen that we haven't sold. But we've made a nice tidy profit. Kind of irregardless of all of that. Now, the ship's actually quite easy to upgrade and make more space on. One of the first things you'll do is, and again I'll make a video doing this, is uninstall these wall lights and build walls. Also a floor, because wherever you need a wall you need a floor. And then floor all of this, all these gaps, seal this, and you move this, and you'll gain a lot of space. I really hate this promotion of channel. For the price you can get chatbots. Go to Streamrise, man. Cut or bleep the name of that company. Look, anyone who bots to get a start on Twitch, why? Like, I get if you're trying to do this professionally, but I, for one, don't want people to know who I am. I just like to do this. So why? Why would you bot? If people find out you bot, that's it. It's over. And it's pretty easy to tell if you bot. Like, I can even write code to bot myself, but there's no point. It's just a waste of time. And I like having some anonymity. In any case, this is where we will start the main episode. This is where we will start the main episode. The one that I won't record, where after this stream, I'll spend some time, we'll uninstall these thrusters. I already got started on it, but I'll show you the whole process, and then we'll maybe spend some of this money, or we'll go to a ship and spend some money to expand all this. We'll move the cargo webbing out of space and build walls here, and remove these walls. Actually, we can probably just do that. Yeah, we can do that at RIP by just removing these walls. Alright. See you around. Catch ya.